Hi, everybody. Paul Gray saying thanks for joining me for Grace with Paul Gray. We're taking some time these days to look at a new paradigm of how we view God. And many of us have had an old paradigm of God that I believe is false. Once you know what God is really all about and what God's highest goal is for you, your life will take such a wonderful, dramatic turn that you'll actually struggle to find words to describe it. People have been searching for God's will ever since the very first humans, who, by the way, got it wrong. They did miss God's goal, his will for their lives, and they believed evil's lies about what God's will is. And then they passed on those lies to everybody else. And evil religion has taught us that God's highest will for us is moral perfection. That's not even close. I mean, think about it. God knows everything and he's all powerful. If God's highest goal was for moral perfection, why would he create people with the capability to never achieve that goal? Common sense shows that. Others believe the lie that efficiency and production are God's highest goals for us. Some people even believe the lie that being poor and not enjoying fun things and denying ourselves pleasure is God's highest goal for us. That's another lie. You may even have some different concept of what God's highest goal for you and for all humanity is. Now, I have my opinion, and I can certainly make a strong case for it from Scripture. But I can actually make a strong case for each one of those lies I mentioned from Scripture. And people do. You know, you can actually make Scripture say pretty much whatever you want it to, if you're into that type of thing. My opinion does come from Scripture, but it primarily comes from what I hear God saying to me in many different ways and forms, including hearing his voice in my mind. He's impressed on me that the highest goal for my life is to experience the absolute joy of being in total union with him 24/7, all the time. Now, I remember the time, the first 60 years of my life, when being united with God was not something I wanted at all. I mean, I couldn't see any joy or happiness come from having a strict, demanding, harsh, punitive, list-keeping, impossible to please God being around me all the time, seeing everything I was doing, let alone being united, like a Siamese twin. Who would want that? But I started learning to really hear God, and he taught me how good he really is. By the way, that's why Jesus came, to reveal to us what his Father was really like, not what religion had taught. He showed me there's absolutely nothing bad in him. He showed me how much he loves me and everyone, how much he likes me and likes being with me, and he likes everyone and being with them. He taught me how he's totally for me and never against me. He showed me that he's already forgiven and taken care of all of my sins, and it's not an issue with him. He showed me how he's continually working out everything for the good in my life, and he showed me that that's true with him and everyone. Most of us just don't know it yet. He showed me and continually shows me his sense of humor. He showed me how he loves helping other people by using my body and my speech and my personality and my talents and abilities and resources and even my sense of humor. And I get to experience the fun of that. He showed me that he's closer to me than the very air that I breathe. And what a wonderful, freeing, fun thing that is. Is that your view of God? Is that how you see God? Is that your paradigm of God? I believe he wants it to be. I'd encourage you to set aside some time, turn off the radio, the TV, all your devices, not have any sound, be still, and just say, God, is that true? Are you really like that? I want to know. You know what? He'll answer you. Give it a try. See you next time.